Hello and welcome to the channel. In today's video, we will discuss about trends, how to trade the trends in Forex successfully, and trend following strategies. As always, experienced trader will tell everyone that trend is your friend. So why is this saying? So if you are new to the channel, please don't forget to subscribe and let's start the topic. So, how to trade the trend in Forex, right? This is our topic for today. What are the trend following strategies, right? And we have divided this in two sections. Number one is what is trend. We will talk about that basically what is trend, right? And our second part will be how to trade trends, right? So first we will know about the trends, and after that we will know how to trade trends, right? So we will start with the trend, right? So the first point is that price movement in a particular direction, right? How is this? Like we know in this example, the price is moving in a particular direction. This is bullish scenario and this is a bearish scenario. We will talk about this later, but this is just a diagram that we use a specific price direction, right? So movement in a particular direction, right? This is trend, right? Then our second point is trending market period. How much time it consumed to complete the trend, right? It can be a daily chart trend from swing low to swing high, which contains different higher highs and lower lows, or lower highs. So what are the period? It can be 1 month trend, it can be yearly trend, or it can be 1 hour or 4 hour, 30 minutes, 5 minute trend. It depends on the price action, right? We will about the trend strength, how the price is moving in the trend, right? The price movement is in impulsive manner, back candles, or chuggy price action, moving to upside or moving to downside, but the price is chuggy, right? Not a steep trend. You can find both type of trends, right? Chuggy price action or impulsive big moves, right? So trends can be a different way, especially in a stock market. You will find chuggy price selection like this, like US 30, S&P, like on indexes. You will find some type trend like this, but in Forex, you will find a majority of times big impulsive moves, right? So you can identify the price movement over strength, right? So after that, we have what is uptrend, right? So we have two types of trends. What number one is uptrend and second is downtrend, right? So this is an example of uptrend, right? This move, a bullish move called uptrend, right? A leg swing low to swing high, which connect by a touch. With two touch, now we have established trend with two touches, right? This is a swing low, this is a swing high. This is a swing low, this is a swing high. It's called higher high and higher low, right? And this is higher high. So if we have two touches, it means that we are at least trending, right? So the price movement in such manner called uptrend, right? So we have a impulsive move, right? Then a pullback, then an impulsive move, and then a pullback. So it's called an uptrend, right? Our second part is downtrend. What is a downtrend? Downtrend is a part of bearish move, bearish price action. This is a bearish part, right? This is a bearish part which create lower lows and lower highs, right? Which create lower low and lower high, right? As we discussed in the previous bullish move, that at least two touches required to establish a trend. This is not a trend, but if we get a retracement and we get a move, so we can call it an uptrend, right? So this is example of uptrend. So this is an impulsive move, right? And this is a corrective move, right? So this is one example is bullish, which called uptrend. Second example is bearish, which called downtrend, right? So this is a basic explanation of trend. Now how we are going to trade it, right? So now this part we will talk about, so how we can trade it, right? So let's start. The first point is to identify higher highs, higher lows, or lower lows and higher highs. As we discussed in the previous example, here an uptrend or in a downtrend, that up move with the retracement, down move, lower higher low, higher high. It's called an uptrend, or higher low and lower low called a downtrend, right? So first of all, you have to identify those. If you have a market with movement of higher highs and higher low, higher high and higher low, so you know that we are in a trending market and we will trend in the direction of a trend, right? So first you have to identify a trend if you want to trade it, right? So this move is an impulsive move. If this move is happening, we will look for entry in this area and we will exit in this area with the previous price action on the left side. So we will get an idea about our exit entry. This move, which is a corrective structure, this can be a lower time frame downtrend, right? So it's dependent on the time frame on which we are trading. So first of all, we will have to identify the trend, right? After that, when you identify the trend, you can also, one was the type we can identify as a higher high, higher lows. We can also use EMS to identify a trend, right? We can also use an EMS to identify a trend. Normally, use 200 EMA or SMAs. SMAs are simple moving averages, EMAs are exponential moving averages, right? So you can use EMAs in your trading to identify a trend, right? So I will give you an example on this chart. This is a gold chart, right? This is a gold chart. So basically 20 EMA, 50 EMA, or 200 EMA can give us an idea that the market is trending or not. So if we look in this area, if I make it a black, this is 14 EMA. If we make it a 20 EMA, so it means that the market is trending in 5 minutes to uptrend. As you can see that the market is making lower highs and higher highs, right? Lower highs and higher highs. So it trending upside, right? This is our correction in a lower time frame, right? So this is an example of EMA or SMS. We can also use a 50 EMA. If the trend is in strength, it will follow 14 or 20 EMA. If the trend is weak, it will follow 50 EMA. If the trend is above 200 EMA, so it's more powerful trend, right? If we go to the daily chart on gold, let me enable that EMA on daily chart, right? If we look on the daily chart, it's about 200 EMA. So it means that we are in a powerful bullish trend, right? So we can identify trending market using EMAs, right? So this was just an example, right? A use of EMAs. Now we have another point, use of trend lines, right? As we explained in this scenario that each lower low or higher low we connect to identify a trend, right? For an entry and trending the move, right? So this is a way of entering to a trade, and entry confirmation should be a price action signal pattern or any type of a signal which dependent on your strategy, right? So now we have another point, importance of pullback and retracement. What is the importance of pullback, or we can call it a retracement on a trending market, right? So if we have a trending market, right, the market is moving to upside, right, like this, right? So if the market is trending and we know that this market is an uptrend, so we cannot buy in this area or in this area. Now we have a breakout. So what we will do, we will wait for retracement to a specific area. On that area, we will enter for a buy, right? So we this is very important point that we always wait for a pullback to enter a trade, right? So pullback and retracement are very important for compounding your position, right? Now we have a last point, entry techniques, which is the aim of the whole story, right? How to enter a market, right? So as you know, we have an example for bullish and bearish markets, right? So if the price is moved like this, and now the trend is confirmed that we are in a trending market, we have at least two touches, right? So we will wait for a retracement, right? We will wait for a retracement in this area can be a support or a zone, right? We will wait to the price to retrace back to this area which touched by the trend line, right? Then we will enter a trade depend on your strategy. Like if we got a simple pattern like a double bottom, right? which is a price section pattern. We got a double bottom. The price cannot break the low, is price action confirming that the bullish momentum is good and in strength. It's did a breakout, so we can use pending order here, or we can wait for breakout, retest, and target a same move or a swing high for our targets. This is one example. Or we can use a reverse head and shoulder, right? On the neck break line, we will enter to a trade, right? So it's totally dependent on your strategy, right? Some trader will use this area as support, right? This is a trend line support. They will wait for some candlestick pattern like hammer, then they will wait for confirmation like bullish engulfing candle, right? And then they will enter on their trade and they will put stop loss here. So it's totally dependent on your strategy, that you use candlestick confirmations, you use patterns, you use trade Elliott waves, you use Beckhoff theory, you use any sort of harmonic patterns or any strategy that you have that you are going to use. So this is that will be your entry technique. If you don't have any strategy, so I will put a link in the description about my strategy, which is a gold mine strategy. You can use that strategy for entry. Valuable content to you guys. That's it for today. If you have any question, so please let me know, and see you in the next video. For now, goodbye and have a great day.